David Moralez. Well, as your name suggests, you may have all the morals in the world. You probably think that you can't eat a meal without having a napkin tucked in your breast there. You probably think you have to get the girl home by 8 o'clock so their parents wouldn't be happy. That's moralistic. You probably believe in no sex before marriage. I'm kind of on the same wavelength there, but the opposite wavelength. Now, JP is back here in IPW for the second and a half time. And it's the end of 2006, but the big 2007 is looming upon us, and JP is about to step it up, not just in IPW, but UK-wide, worldwide, because the phenomenon that is the Monroester, and all you Monroids out there know it. 2007 is not the year of the snake, or the rabbit, or the raccoon, I'm not sure which it is. It's the name, it's the year that is JP Monroe.
Well, it's time for the first contest of the evening, and boy, what a contest it promises to be. The domineering figure of the human hate machine, Dave Moralez, and to say that he's in a bad mood would be somewhat of an understatement. This man is pissed off. He's upset that he and his tag team partner Jack Storm, who you'll also see in singles action later on tonight, he's pissed off that they're no longer tag team champions, and he's pissed off that they're no longer tag team champions, and neither of them had their shoulders pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3. They lost those tag team titles in a tables, ladders and chairs match, and when they revoked the rematch clause at Hot Wires just 2 weeks after losing those titles, IPW management stepped in and made the match also a tables, ladders and chairs matchup. And the result was the same. The Dragonhearts walked out the victors, and despite the fact it was the Untouchables' original ideas to introduce the tables, ladders and chairs, they're annoyed because they feel they've been cheated.
Standing in the ring, he is the human hate machine, Dave Moralez. And can we have his opponent to the ring, please?
One could feel almost sorry for Dave Moralez' opponent in this one. And of course his opponent, no stranger to us here at IPW UK, the incomparable JP Monroe. He knows this is the end of 2006. And here he comes. There you see a completely different reaction for JP Monroe as the crowd are cheering him on here live in Swanley, Kent at the White Oak Leisure Centre. And as I was saying, JP Monroe knows this is the end of 2006. He knows he's left a little bit of an impression, but he wants to build some momentum here tonight because he claims that 2007 will be the year of JP Monroe, not just here in IPW UK, but in the world of professional wrestling in general.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the opponent now in the ring, JP Monroe!
And of course, JP knows more than anyone that if you make a name for yourself here in IPW UK, then you instantly make an international mark. As referee Chris Hatch calls for the bell. And what a card we've got lined up for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Stone will get his rematch, his shot at Andy Boy Simmons for the IPW UK title, the title which he was robbed of back in Extreme Measures 3 in October. Andy Boy Simmons, of course, winning the IPW UK title with a broken ankle. Tonight's scheduled to be his first match back, and what a match that promises to be, as Stone will have his chance to recapture the gold. It's a gold he held for over 1 year. We've yet to hear the thoughts of Dave Moralez and the sadistic Jack Storm on their stablemate, their untouchable stablemate Martin Stone losing IPWUK gold. In fact, it seems that Moralez and Storm have almost distanced themselves from Stone since the September anniversary weekend, where you saw Martin Stone inadvertently cost them the tag team titles, or so they argue. There's been no official breakup of the Untouchables, and you still see them talking together in the back, but I don't know, they just don't seem to be as tight as they used to be. Martin Stone has started to listen to the fans a lot more, and the fans are something that Dave Moralez and Jack Storm hold in no regard. And it's the same could be said for Johnny Storm. It seems that these days, the Human Hate Machine and the sadistic Jack Storm, they kind of keep themselves to themselves. There's certainly some cracks in the Untouchables. That's another story for another day. Dave Moralez now cranks in that side headlock. Just look how big this man is. Setting the pull of JP, who looks to break it away and does so. But big shoulder block and JP goes down. Moralez hits the ropes. JP rolls over, leapfrog, nicely done. Well, he went for a hip toss, ducked out a clothesline, goes behind the waistlock. Can he roll him up and can he get him? Well, 2 count only there. Ducks out a clothesline, rolls him up again and again, a 2 count. And notice there the speed of JP Monroe as he goes for a backslide, gets him. Almost an inverted backslide there from JP, and he's just shown that he has the speed advantage in this matchup, and Dave Moralez has had enough. And listen to the crowd here in Swanley getting on the case of the Human Hate Machine. It's going to piss him off even more than he already is. Even they call him the Human Hate Machine for a reason. Dave Moralez hates everyone and everything. And JP Monroe with a baseball slide as Moralez was looking to get himself back in the ring again, utilising his speed advantage, comes in once more, went for the baseball slide, Moralez moved out the way, and there's your turning point. JP Monroe just went shoulder first into those steel steps. And if you're talking about a pivotal point in the matchup, you've just seen it as JP Monroe sent shoulder first into that steel ring post and tossed unceremoniously back into the ring. Couple of big clubbing forearms to the back of JP, and this is not how JP envisioned this match going in the slightest. Big scoop slam applied by Moralez as he hits the ropes, comes in and drops a knee. It's a cover with a hook of the leg, but again can only warrant a 2 count. And I hate to say this, but Moralez is starting to get the flow of things. He's starting to wrestle his match as you saw him choking out JP Monroe. Monroe back to a vertical base, but being propped up by the corner there as Dave Moralez with a big chop across the chest and sends him into the far corner, back first, a clubbing clothesline. Beautiful suplex with a bridge, but JP able to kick out. JP now looking to get the crowd behind him. Because JP Monroe not necessarily one to stick to the rules, but he's just a fun-loving partier. You can wrestle as well, don't let the comedy fool you, but Dave Moralez just stopped him right in his tracks. Big back elbow. And now look at Dave Moralez choking away at JP. And believe me when I say this, despite the fact that Dave Moralez has made a name for himself here in IPWUK as a tag team wrestler, he's a very, very competent singles grappler also, who wrestles for a number of other promotions around the country as a singles wrestler. And both he and Jack Storm can more than hold their own in the singles ranks. Guess that's what makes them so great as a tag team, both so good in their own right as singles wrestlers. Combine them, they're almost unstoppable, or, no pun intended, untouchable. Moralez sends JP into the corner once more. JP vaults over, big drop kick into the spine. Dave Moralez head first, and there's the schoolboy once more, and could be it. 2 count only, and you've really got to think that's JP's only chance in this one. The roll-ups, the small packages, the schoolboys, that's all JP's got. If he's got any chance of beating Dave Moralez, he's going to have to rely on his speed. He certainly can't outpower him, or maybe I speak too soon as he hoists him up onto his shoulder, but it's too much as there's a bridging German suplex. JP kicks out. Look at JP favouring that skull. See the impact of that German suplex. Dave Moralez with all the force just threw him down to the canvas over his head. No regard for his opponent's well-being at all, and Dave Moralez is all over JP Monroe. Dave Moralez now letting the blood rush to the skull of JP Monroe. And JP Monroe stuck in that position. He's got no choice. The brute strength of Dave Moralez as he drops him down to the canvas. 2.5. Dave Moralez failed to hook the leg, but notice away, Dave Moralez placed the forearm across the face of JP Monroe. Only Dave Moralez can make a pinning maneuver, a pinning combination, an offensive maneuver. Not only is he pinning the shoulders to the mat, he's laying a beating at the same time. No wasted motion from the human hate machine. We really could be looking at a credible threat to Andrew Boy Simmons' IPWUK title here. The shoulder breaker on JP, and that's that same shoulder which went into those ring steps earlier on in the contest. Again, Moralez fails to hook the leg, and again he can only get a 2 count. Now the question remains, can JP hang tight in this matchup? Perhaps JP, another hope for JP could be the cardiovascular conditioning. The longer this match goes, the more it's going to work into the advantage of JP Monroe, and now he seems to have found an opening. He sends Moralez off the ropes. Moralez went for that discus clothesline. JP Monroe blocked it, and there's a spinning heel kick, and now Moralez is down. Big clothesline from JP. Flying forearm. JP feeling it now. Big scoop slam, and JP now finally managed to lift the big man, and there's a second scoop slam. And perhaps this could be the opening that JP looking for. Looking to dig something out of the bag here, something extra special. He's on the top strand. High risk maneuver, perhaps. Big leg drop, what elevation. There's a cover. 2 count only. JP this time fails to hook the leg. But he says that this could be all she wrote for Dave Moralez. He hoists him up on the shoulders once more. But Moralez, the weight of the human hate machine, too much STO. Big rolling senton. Cover. 2.5 again. But did you see The impact of that rolling senton from the human hate machine, Dave Moralez, all his body weight crushing down on JP Monroe, and that could break a rib. Or 2 or 3. Dave Moralez perhaps looking to utilise that tiger driver which he likes to favour. Kick to a midsection driver from JP. He finally gets him up onto his shoulders. Is he going to nail him this time? The answer is yes, a sit-out Death Valley driver from JP Monroe. And finally he nails the human hate machine. Dave Moralez has been looking for that manoeuvre throughout this contest. Finally he hits it and he goes to the top rope once more, and this top rope has found success for JP once in the contest. Will it find success again? No. There was no water in the pool on that occasion for JP Monroe as Dave Moralez moved out the way. Big kick to the midsection. Powerbomb. Dave Moralez rolls JP Monroe through. The second powerbomb in quick succession, and he rolls him over once more. Dave Moralez is brutal, and now look at him. He's got that dragon clutch on JP Monroe. Monroe's trapped in the centre of the ring with nowhere to go, and he's left with no option but to submit. Dave Moralez. One half of the former tag team champions, Dave Moralez, has just proved that he still has got what it takes to get it done in the singles rankings. Look at the size of those arms, they're like tree trunks, and JP Monroe just had them wrapped around his throat. Dave Moralez victorious and looking so impressive en route to victory. JP Monroe, great effort from him. He hung in it from the first to the last, and unfortunately for him it was those steel ring steps that led to his undoing. But Dave Moralez, very, very impressive en route to victory.